in contact with Chris Kaneshiro.
You have been?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Have we sent him a return label yet?
Yeah, took care of that. So he's super cool about it. So he's all good.
How sharp is a large katana? Depends on which ones. They're generally pretty sharp. Tonight we're going to be cutting just one mat. We're going to cut with the Whirlwind. We don't have Ryan or Mark with us today, but we do have Trevor Payne. Trevor Payne is one of our sword buddies from the great state of Florida, or I don't know if it's the great state of Florida or not. But we will be cutting. He's what do you teach exactly?
Toyama Ryu, Iaido, and Zen Nihon Bakugo.
All of that, and so yeah, we will be cutting.
So Toyama Ryu is famous for doing a lot of cutting. No suwarigata, nothing on knees, right?
No, nothing kneeling, all tachi.
So tachi-ai, so standing sword stuff. Very, very popular sword art in the United States, I think. Toyama Ryu.
Hey, Blake Meyer.
Yeah. But
Kratos, how's it going?
You guys are amazing cutters. If there's anything that you do, it's like all you guys do is cut. So it's gonna be amazing watching you guys cut.
How sharp is Trafalgar Law? Well, we have cut tatami with it. It does cut tatami. Brett, now, here's the thing: is that this particular tatami mat, we didn't actually soak them long enough, so they are a little harder than usual. So we're actually going to cut one tatami and keep on soaking the rest. I guess we need to fill it. Damn it, we need to fill it with water.
I got it.
Hey, Joe Story. Hey, George. Bloody Carrots, hello. When will all those antiques you got on consignment go on site and the die show you got the other day? I'm going to start. I need to take pictures of the blades. I've been out of town and sort of been running in and out, so I'll try to get those in as soon as possible.
Right there?
Yeah, that's that die show set.
Okay, I'll get it.
I mean, we already have the pictures. I just need to take pictures of the blade.
Gotcha. Guys.
What's the best sword for Pride Month? We have some pink ones, if that's what your definition of Pride is. We have some rainbowy type ones. I mean, whatever floats your boat. You don't have to have a specific one specifically for Pride Month, right?
Right.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I guess we'll get started. We have right here, this is the Whirlwind.
This is my personal rule.
This is Scott's personal Whirlwind.
So I designed this to be a lightweight cutter. It's made out of SKS3 tool steel, which is really ideal for light target cutting like tatami. I designed this to be very lightweight sword, so it has a nice Owarizu Tsukashi style tsuba, so it takes a lot of metal out there to make it a much lighter blade. Really pretty hamon. The SKS3 creates just a really pretty hamon.
It's a really beautiful hamon line on this one. As a Choji hamon, you can actually see from where we actually took a few early cuts on the mat.
So we got a prototype in, and I bought the prototype because I fell in love with it, and then I designed this one. And we're going to do an elite version, which is a little nicer fitment, some copper bits and pieces, a little nicer furniture, but same tsuba style, same blade. But very, very fun blade to cut with. And Trevor said he wanted to cut with a Whirlwind, so
We're letting him.
let's do it.
I've been watching y'all cut with these, and for like a month, I've just been like, I'm going up there, I'm going to cut with the Whirlwind.
So this one is 525.
All right, let's see.
What the heck? What is this? Dasani water bottles? Yeah, shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, the mat.
A little drier.
The mat. We should have soaked them for. We soaked them. They've been less than 24 hours, so it's going to be a little harder to cut these things. That's a nice cut. I got to muscle them a little bit. Usually the Whirlwind just zips through these, but this is a fairly dry mat.
Even on a dry tatami, with a little bit of power, these are really clean angles.
Yeah, these are good angles, especially for your Hidari case. You want to try that?
What's everyone's favorite hirazukuri?
Oh, man.
The modern DK Modern is probably the only one that we have is a hira katana. This was an unsecured scrap here.
An unsecured dry scrap.
Unsecured dry scrap. Let's see where it flies. Oh,
very nice.
Looks like you left some more space to do. Can you do?
Sure, yeah. I'm going to set it off just in here.
This place is at RVA Katana. The mats we sell for $12. These are used mats. Actually, Trevor helped us get them. That's why he's here, is to come pick up his share of mats. So that's why he and his beautiful wife were visiting.
Yeah, we were covered in mat dust all day. Yeah.
Did Samurai have shields? There were some shields.
All their armor.
What happened to the bamboo that Scott had?
Well, we're about to cut it.
We're going to be cutting some today.
How fortuitous.
Yeah. So because the mats are a little too dry, we're going to cut.
So what'd you think?
I mean, well, it speaks for itself, right? I mean, look how clean that angle is, even on dry tatami.
And it's not totally dry. It's just not as wet as it could be.
Yeah.
Right.
So what do you think of the weight of this particular sword?
I really like the weight.
Anything you like or don't like?
This is really pretty. It's not my style, but I'm sure it's obviously your style. But
He was just looking one that was
the
lightweight.
whole blade.
Yeah, I
is
just
so
wanted
nice.
I just wanted less metal.
Yeah.
Talking about the Sakashi style see-through, but yeah.
Yeah, I like that a little bit beefier, but that was nice. That
Hey,
felt good.
Ron in Osaka. Welcome.
That felt really good in the hand.
Ron Liu, one of our regulars, is in Osaka.
Oh.
Mokatemaka?
I'm jealous.
I know.
そうじゃけ。
So,
そう。大阪弁はそうじゃけ。
せやね。
せい。
せやね。
せやねは。
せやで。
はそうじゃけじゃん。Okay.
I know Okini.
Okini.
Okini. Yeah, it's a very.
Kyoto, right?
So I think, are you guys going to do unsecured bamboo halves, or what are you going to do? Cut some standing, and then we're going to go cut them from the stand
We're
afterwards?
gonna make the halves.
We're going to make the halves. Okay.
What should we cut with first?
We're going to cut with a cloud hammer. I forgot to test because we were having, remember, there were issues with S5 shock steel that they might. Yep. That was pretty good flex. I don't see it look straight, so we're going to assume this is an S5.
That was more flex than you normally.
I've been doing it for posterity. All right, so here we are. We're going to be cutting some bamboo. Bamboo is a different type of target.
You're right. Yes, would you like to go first?
Sure, why not?
Oh,
You got it.
how did that feel?
That was
right through
That was
it.
I know. I might come to Virginia in a month or two. Heck yeah, Uriah. Man, that's not such a nice sounding cut.
Talk about
Yeah.
clean angle.
Good Hasuji.
Yeah.
So this is once again the Kabuto, the S5 Kabuto. Now this S5 is missing, has low levels of molybdenum, so it's not the S5, the Hudson standard S5.
Can you talk about where that S5 Hudson Standard is sourced from? Because some people, I don't think, really understand where that steel comes
Well,
from.
Hudson is a company that makes that sort of created S5.
Where are they located?
They're here in the United States.
Correct. So it's sourced from the United States, correct?
Yes, but however, Cloudhammer was getting it from a distributor who said it was Hudson, but maybe it was not Hudson. And based upon their lab testing, it looks like it was not Hudson, but a different variation of S5.
Well, that was a 3-inch cut.
Oh my goodness.
You're having fun, so it's
Oh
what's
my
fun about
goodness.
bamboo. Yeah.
That's the tiniest little, it looks
Isn't
like
it
I
fun?
just did Tombo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that works just fine.
Oh! Oh, is it sticking in? Okay.
Yeah, if that was unsecured, that'd be.
Highest price katana in your store, and all our other swords for hand forged old school Japanese method. Some of them are old school methods, and most of them are not. Most of them are modern production methods using modern steels. We do have some that are made of tamahagane.
I'll get my own. Okay. You want to set on there just as a stand?
Yeah, that's fine.
We can semi-spike that probably. Trevor's like, fuck that. I just want to.
Yeah, screw that. Let's cut it.
This is too much fun to spike. Unsecured bamboo.
Well, no matter what, it would be unsecure. It just.
It's very secure in itself.
Before I cut it.
See.
That was long, but it was still.
You can cut it.
Yeah, what?
Nice. You have Tamahagane swords that aren't antiques. Have you cut with those? No.
That's nice.
Tamahagane swords, why risk
Right
it?
to the knuckle.
Nice.
Yeah.
Why
still,
risk it?
Still, even though it's been sitting in the van for a week, it's still moist.
Yeah, a lot of people when they cut
It's
bamboo,
moist.
if it's not the same day, they're like, no, it's too hard. I'm gonna break my sword, and these are going right through.
All right. You want to keep coating with Kabuto, or do you want to
Would
switch?
you mind?
Go for it.
Yeah, have I cut with this before?
We cut mats with it.
What's the price on this one again?
This one is an S5. This is the non-Hudson S5, non-spec Hudson S5, and so we're probably gonna once we confirm everything, we're probably gonna sell this one for $650. So 100 off real S5. Now this is what Cloudhammer they've heat treated this and abusive tested it. And so we know that the heat treat for this with a low molybdenum is still pretty good.
Kaishaku bamboo.
Random dude, this is the this is
Why
this is the Kabuto Katana. We'll show the tuba in a minute.
don't you get that under and I'll show the super. I got you. The assist. So that's the ugly side. This is the pretty side. Can you see that? I get my hand out of the way.
Before I touched it.
Isn't that pretty?
Yep.
Yeah.
Swords aren't practical. I mean, when you run out of ammo, maybe. Someone says, tell Mr. Payne I said what up. It's a made it toot boys.
That's definitely a middle schooler. Former middle schooler. I guess we're all former.
The blade length is 70 centimeters.
I just want to make sure you're backed out enough time to be safe.
That's fair.
I think we said something about professionals, but now I'm questioning that. We can peg that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can.
There's enough room.
Yeah, it won't be exact.
It'll be on there. I missed. There.
Fun times.
My goodness. It's beautiful. I'm gonna make something out of this. Nothing useful, but
So let's take a look at this edge after cutting bamboo. This is what, 2.5 inch? It's over 2 inches.
yes,
Almost 3 inch.
chunky.
Chonker.
Let's see how it did.
Looks good to me, yeah.
I don't really see many scratches either.
This is one of the things, if you got an S5 from us before, if you get edge rolls on bamboo like this, and it's probably the bad
Yeah,
S7.
something like this. If this would definitely roll the edge if the heat treatment wasn't proper for S5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice.
All right.
Okay, what'd you like to do next?
Let's see how you guys feel about a big sword.
I like big swords.
Do you?
This is Oni, one of the Demon Strikes. This is SX15V. We cut tatami mats with it last week, but it is a big buff sword. It is 85 centimeters long. Actually, can you go ahead and pull that one out? And we'll show you the difference in length. This is an unokubi style, so you can see it spins on the spine, and you can just see it's a wider, longer blade.
Oh, significant.
It's actually step back. It is a wider, longer blade, and we cut tatami with this last week. It was just zipping right through them. So we'll see how it handles bamboo.
Heck yeah.
It's a big, buff, heavy sword.
Yeah, my goodness. I feel it like immediately.
Yeah. Demon Slayer swords, we do. Fuck.
Oh my god, hold on. I just gotta show you the slice he just did.
This is one of Cloudhammer's. It's 85. Wow. Wow, what a thin little slice.
That's pretty thick walls there, so that's a 1/4 inch thick. It's about,
Masamune.
Yeah.
Masamune is the way to pronounce that. The Demon Strike XL. It might not be, Blake, because this is the SX105V one. So we also have it in I think, I can't remember if it's S5 or CMO 84. So this is the longer, 85 centimeter long one. And given that this is SX105V, it should have excellent edge retention.
So it's a lot lighter. It looks like it'd be a much heavier blade. That Unokubi style takes so much weight out.
This one is 525. SX105V, not clay tempered.
You want to do this?
What's that? Oh yes.
Wimpy, wimpy, wimpy. I don't think, yeah, I think it's gonna have to go on that side. It's all right.
I'll lean it towards you.
Once again, this is the Demon Strike SX105V. Huh, that looked effortless. But that's a smaller piece too. That's looks like only about 2 inches. Only 2 inches.
That.
You're in a bad spot, Trevor. You're like looking to get hit by bamboo
Yeah, I'm playing catcher.
shards. You got to drive back tomorrow, so.
That's true.
You had to sit in the car for. Is it 10 hour? You said 10-hour drive.
Minimum.
Oh, look how thick. I want to coming in. Look how thick this piece is.
Yeah, look at that. That was another one right through the knuckle.
Fresh.
Do you want to use this one? Because this is a heavier one
Oh yeah.
to let go and chop. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna move forward a little bit though. I'm
Yeah, don't want to hit. Yeah, don't want to hit
I'm
things.
gonna hit something back here.
Nice.
And now I have a speed. Yeah, that's not bad. Scott's got the ammo.
Scott brought lots of bamboo.
Where's it? Oh, there it is. Just type it.
Oh, that's like perfect size.
Right. That's it.
She's dead, Jim.
Fun, right?
I mean, it was such a big sword. I mean, that was consecutive cuts. Those were clean. They were going through the knuckle with no problem. That's a nice blade.
Somebody says, Mr. Payne, you got this.
Thanks, guys.
They believe in you.
Silent, we are currently cutting with the SX15V Demon Strike. It is a 85 centimeter blade length Unukubi. Wow, that sounded amazing. Fuck.
That had no resistance. That was clean.
Nice. Hold that up. Hold towards the camera. You cut right through a knuckle there.
Yeah. Not a good angle, but.
That's like effortless. You know the best thing about bamboo is that it's free.
This is a fun sword.
There's your hard target cutter.
This is a soft and hard cutter. I mean, it was zipping through tatami last week. It's like making no sound. This is That's pretty incredible. Nice little cut.
Wow.
Little cut.
What a fun blade.
For real. What was this one called again?
This is the SX15V Demon Strike. Maybe the XL Demon Strike. I don't know. It's
This is definitely the bigger version.
well, we actually have a couple of big versions. We also have a S5 version, which is this blade. Keep it out of its thing, and then I'll hold this up side by side. And so these are both 35 millimeter wide, but you can tell that the one in Scott's hand is just a little bit longer.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, this is 80 CMOL, 6480 CMOL, which is silicon something. Anyway,
Is that the German equivalent?
the
of
German equivalent of S5 shock steel.
That's basically okay.
So, do you want to test it?
No. You know, for posterity. Why don't you go first? Pick one and cut it, and we'll return to the stand. That seems to be working well.
Let's do some cleanup here first, so we don't
Yeah.
trip over.
That's a great idea. Safety first.
So you have you have a school there, right? You have your own school?
I do not. I don't have my own EI school, and I'm teaching.
Is that something you're working towards, or
Correct.
you're actually teaching them?
Right.
And do you enjoy teaching?
Yeah, I kind of love it, you know? I teach middle schoolers, I teach karate, I teach sword, I teach my dog how
When
to
you say you
make
teach middle schoolers, what do you mean? You like do that for a living? You're a school teacher?
Yeah, just for fun. Just for, yeah. Sometimes fun, sometimes fun. Sometimes it's fun, sometimes, they say, Mr. Payne, why do you look so red?
Bring the pain.
All
What
right.
version of Mr. Payne do we have today?
Are we still frozen, people? Are we still frozen?
Kid in a candy shop.
On YouTube, are we still frozen? Comment if you would. Let me know if you're still frozen. Hey, Mara, I missed you today.
Kind Mara, tall Mara. Is it still frozen?
Nope, we're good.
Okay.
It just looks frozen because Trevor wasn't moving. That made a nice, satisfying sound.
The sword hitting the floor.
Oh, is that the sword hitting the floor?
Yeah, I definitely.
It's a lot longer than it looks.
You know what? After using the bigger one, it's like, oh, this one's a hair lighter.
I get some nice cuts out of it.
Yeah.
How often do I oil my personal swords for display? Probably like, if I don't touch them, probably once every 3 or 4 months.
Yes, I do once every 6 months. Well, depends on where you live, right? The humidity.
Ron, this is not an odachi. This would not qualify as an odachi. It's a little too short for that.
Yeah, I gotta do mine quite a bit in Florida. Especially like,
Oh, because you're in Florida, right? So you have a lot more humidity.
yeah, when the temperature changes, oh my goodness.
If Trevor messes up the next cut, he has to re-enlist for 6 more years, says somebody.
Whoa, I bet that's someone with the last name Ogle.
It is.
So are you still in the military? You were in the military.
I'm still in. I've got just under 13 months left.
And you're in the Army?
Yeah, Army National Guard.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, using the powder. We don't use Uchiko powder on antique swords. You really don't have to. Microfiber is all you really need. We had a first failed cut there. That went flying back into the back in there somewhere.
Wrapped around and came back with it.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
This is a Nukubi as well.
This is also an unukubi. Yes.
Shorter.
It's a shorter unukubi.
Yeah, that's what I said. When I went from the bigger one to that one, it was weird.
Nice. Cut. Show the profile. Cut through a knuckle. Oh, that was an interesting long cut. David Washington in the house.
Nice.
Have you put any of the swords to rest to the test of splitting a bullet at a gun range?
Mario did.
Mario did. One of our customers put a S5 sword, and it split the bullet. Actually, no, I think about it. That was probably an S7 before the heat treated the way that bent. So now that we know, this is S5. Well, actually, this is 60 CMO 84. We did cut with S5 earlier.
Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, right through the knuckle.
Yeah, but that's a thick wall on that one.
Let's see if we did any damage to the blade.
This is a very thin edge, so
Yeah.
and 60 CMO 84 doesn't have as good edge retention as SX15V, but it looks great to me. I'm not seeing any rolls or anything, so that's a good sign.
It has good scratch resistance. I'm not seeing any big scratches from cutting bamboo. Okay.
Hello, Asa. What else do we want to cut with? Let me go grab another.
Yeah, these are fun to keep the shards. For swing one hole. Yeah. Surging Dragon.
Yep. So this is most likely the S5 variant. All right. Oh, it looks like I'm cutting holes.
You're holding the sword.
I'm holding the sword. I am holding the sword and not cutting very well. Set everything fly. Take two. Oh, nice. Redemption. Missed. Take a look. Split it down.
I haven't got me a boot in a long time.
It's been a hot minute. Yeah.
This is fun.
Bamboo season's always the best.
All right, you want to pick one? And so the reason we destroyed our stand last time we cut bamboo, so I didn't have enough time today to make a new stand, which is why we're doing it this way. But this is actually more fun.
Oh, that's right. I remember that now. Nice. This is the Surging Dragon. So
Nice smoke right there.
all of these swords, all of these.
I felt that on this right now.
Did you?
That one.
Yeah, sorry we keep on freezing there. Holds strongest and holds the edge best. Usually the stronger the sword, the poorer the edge retention. So a good balance between edge retention and durability. What we're using right now, this is a variant of S5 shock steel. We're still trying to track down the manufacturer. We think it is a Taiwanese steel mill that made this. It is not Hudson. Basically, what we think is that Cloudhammer's distributor sent them a non-Hudson spec S5. So it's we've seen the spec sheet, and there is a company based out of Taiwan that makes S5 with low molybdenum. And so we think that's what it is here. Nice.
That's a fun little blade.
Right?
Ronin Rise, we cut with some SX15V as well.
I really like the wrap on that one too.
And we did cut with SKS3.
This leather wrap is really nice. They do a really good job. They have a new mounter now. It's kind of killing it. This is
This is a big boy.
I don't think you're gonna have any issues.
it's because I'm from New Jersey.
Well,
That made a great sound. The thunk. Oh.
you almost go to cut it the second time.
Yeah, I want to.
Oh, look how he rolled it, or not rolled it, but he as the target fell, it went through. The angle changed. Look how thick this bamboo is. Hold the profile up. Point it to the camera. Really thick bamboo there. I want to try it. You said they had some really 6-inch bamboo there.
There was 6 and 8 inch. So,
Tonto, we do have Danto. Yes, we do.
I'll grab it next time.
Nice.
Another good chunk right there.
We do a swim off.
Didn't work like a
Not the Tommy. Oh, you got it.
Wakizashi on this thick of bamboo.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what wakizashi. You know what? We'll use one of the kodachi.
Out of safety, I didn't want to. But I got this.
Safety third.
Nice.
Wow, that was a nice cut. You want to hold that up? Nice cut there, yeah. All right, Black Lotus Wakizashi S5. Yeah, we
That's much better Hasuchi.
How about we will do the Demon Strike S5 Wakizashi. We'll see how that cuts.
If we walk in, that already happened.
Yeah, coming through?
Hell yeah.
This.
Step by here. This is an all blacked out S5 Wakizashi.
Murdered out.
Murdered out. Oh. It's not set taking a bend, so we think it is legit.
Where's the Saya to this?
The Saya, what do we do with the Saya to that?
This feels good.
I handed you a Saya for this. Oh,
It's on the rack. So this is a smaller blade, much less weight to it, so it might not cut as easily. But we will see. We'll give it a try. All right.
I like walkies. This feels really good, man.
Yeah.
Let's
Which
see.
one is this? Is the Demon Strike?
This is Demon Strike, but it's not a 3-color. It's just black and brass. Nice.
No issues.
Now try to do it one-handed.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's let's do
Give it a try. That one's already split.
no, it's actually no, it's not.
Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, you got it. You want to show the pieces?
That's it. That's it.
So, yeah, S5 Wakizashi.
Oh, right, the knuckle too.
Do you like this show Forged in Fire? Yeah, they've come to visit us before. Dave Baker and Ben Abbott have both come here.
Awesome guys.
Oh, I know what you do.
Nice.
You already sold me one wakizashi. I'll sell me a second.
Hold on a second. Wait.
Like a little tail on that one.
Oh, man.
That's smart. That's really smart. I wouldn't have thought of that.
That's because I'm smart. And modest, too. Nice. Nice.
You're in the bad spot.
Oh, are you gonna try to do us? He's gonna.
Big.
4.
Exploded.
I had a shield.
Obliterated. But, I mean, there wasn't any resistance on it.
So this is the Demon Strike Wakizashi, but it's been modified so that all the color has been taken out of it. It's all blackened out now, right now. So I think it's a pretty cool look to it.
It really is.
Hugh Miller, this is RVA Katana in Richmond, Virginia. You can visit our website, rva-katana.com. That was so insanely effortless, the way you just like went through that. It's like, I don't give a crap.
Nice. I don't think I've ever done it just left-handed before.
Well, Scott's left-handed, so
Oh. I knew there was something wrong.
he's very sinister.
I could do right hand.
Sinistre.
That was crap. Kashakani.
That's what'll happen when I do it.
Nice. Because the spike was
Rattling
the
around.
yucky case I eat it, yeah.
Oh, we have an expert in the house.
I always just-
Jersey Southpaw. Yeah, isn't that the truth, Kratos?
All the keyboard experts.
Your blade won't last long if you hack strike, my friend.
Hack strike.
Edge still look good?
Oh yeah. How much bamboo do you cut there, Mighty Mouth? Why don't you post some videos too and share the links? We want to cut next.
What are you training for? We're training for the bamboo takeover.
I don't think I did any
Do you
unsecured with that.
do you have to kick dumbasses out of our store every now and then? Yes. We have had to do that because yes, there are oftentimes
They only just
Trevor, get the fuck out. No.
It's been 5 months.
Holy crap. Look at the size of this bamboo too. Can you hold this up? That's like 2 of my digits. Which is what? Anything but to use the metric system, right? Americans? 2 of my digits.
It's not 3 hot dogs.
That was like 2-inch steel.
It's like
S5 is
It's,
far better than T10. Much more durable.
1.5 Twinkies.
a sinkhole opens up that you can fit 37 dryers inside.
You're right. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me try left-handed.
Nice.
The stance at the end looks great.
Scott, you're in the strike zone.
Very nice.
Any more plans from W2 Blades? Yeah, we actually have a few W2 Blades coming. Orion Sword's good, yeah. If you want Orion Sword, contact us because we work with the same forge, which is Shengguanglong.
Was that unsecured?
Yeah,
Semi-secured. It has a little piece that, yeah.
as far as you know.
Finish it.
This time with more feeling.
More gusto. I feel European.
I see intrusive thoughts. Keep the PG for the live stream. Samurai Jack. Yeah, Samurai Jack are good. This is a good sword. Bamboo grows like crazy here.
Oh yeah, Mark's not here. It's a claymore.
Yeah, is Mark on the line? Is this a Claymore?
Claymore.
Kudzu vines. I don't know. Oh, almost hit his wife.
Those are a pain in the butt. Those are like super invasive. You okay, Henry?
Yeah,
I
fine.
guys have to talk about that later.
I'll have a black eye tomorrow.
That's fine.
Oh, that was bad.
Very different animal cutting bamboo than tatami.
Yeah. Oh, look. The juice just running down the blade from the wet bamboo. That's it.
All right, cool deal.
That's a cool little walkie.
I want to do a stick.
Stand it younger.
And this is once again, this is a wakizashi, so it's shorter and more narrow than a katana. So it's 30 millimeters wide as opposed to most katana, which are 32. Cut through 2 knuckles there, or no, just 1 knuckle. see. Nice. I never cut through bamboo before. Do you have to muscle through more than tatami?
It's just different. You have the tenouchi is a little different. Are you changing your tenouchi at all for this?
Split down the middle and they get stuck in the knuckle.
Yeah.
Got stuck in the knuckle.
We're gonna make so many chopsticks tonight.
All right, so that was the Demon Strike wakizashi,
Let's see what kind of damage we did to it.
and
Got a feeling not very much.
yeah, I'm not seeing any edge rolls.
Edge rolls.
Still straight, even after some bad cuts. So yeah, good sign.
Yeah, that's good. Very good sign.
That's what you want, right? You know, when you're
T10 can be
when
used.
you're buying it, you don't want.
You're gonna have bad cuts. It's part of the,
Yeah, but you don't want your bad cut to be like.
you don't want to pay for that. With
Yeah,
the
that
bad,
cost me
yeah.
$500.
Right. Yeah.
Can't cut through the knuckle. We cut through the knuckles all the time. We've had several cuts through the knuckles.
We just cut through a bunch. What do you mean?
Cut
Yeah, I know.
We'll cut through some right now. Let's cut through a knuckle.
I do it on purpose.
All right. You want to cut with this? This is the big boy. You can have this one. This is the biggest one I have left.
What are we
So
gonna
pick a
cut?
sword. What do you want to cut with? Anything we've cut with tonight.
Or something else. Or anything you said some of your students were interested in stuff.
The Whirlwind was the big one, but
I don't want you to cut the roll one.
no, the red one. What was this one again?
This is the Crimson Viper.
Yeah.
60 CMO 84. Shipped to the UK, high risk of seizure. Taijutsu. No, we do not teach taijutsu.
I do.
Scott does teach taijutsu. You'd think he's a ninja or something.
Oh my god, dude.
Ballistic dummies. Man, if they were cheap, we would totally do that.
Yeah, I really want to cut into that ballistics gel. Yeah.
Nice.
And look at that. You cut right through the knuckle. Yeah. Very nice.
If I had an ego, I would have tried a gyaku as it was falling. Oh look. Another knuckle.
I seem to see a pattern here.
And that's a thick one too.
Yeah.
And another knuckle.
Can you say that's a thick one? Say that's a thick one. Just say it. So I can say that's what she said.
That went through 2 knuckles.
That did go.
I mean, not
Nice.
Have you used one of those stands that holds the Tommy out of 45?
I did a seminar with Toshishiro Obata years ago in the 80s. And all we did, we cut it at a golf course, and all we did was cut bamboo, and people were holding it. And he was just
What the fuck?
cutting.
Seriously? Wow.
Yakukeisogiri, and then he had a stand that would hold 3 pieces at an angle. He would
Wow.
cut through all 3. Yeah,
Different time, I guess.
that guy's amazing. You know the Toshishiro Obata, right? The Shikendo founder.
I've heard the name, but I don't.
So he was a personal student of Taisuguro Nakamura, and then
That's
created his own art called Shinkendo. And
I bought a T10. It needs to be sharp. Suggestion on a cheaper sword to practice sharpening. You just get a plain 1045 like anime sword. They're pretty inexpensive, and you can practice sharpening on that. Nice thunk sound. Nice thunk.
Ooh, that one had that.
Yeah, that sounded good.
This is an extra wide sword. Yes. Cut through multiple bamboo. We've actually cut through 3 stalks of bamboo at a time. They were like 1 inchers.
Last one?
One last guy. Yeah, we were using a long, wide Demon Strike SX15V.
Come on, Scott. Punk. Punk!
It's been a week and I still haven't gotten a reply from Hanbon about your defective 1960 string steel.
What was that?
Nathan Tran, he was saying he ordered a sword from Hanbon and then I think he said last week it chipped or something like that.
Directly from Hanbon Forge?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one thing, once again, all of our current stock is because Cloudhammer, what we think is that there was an issue with their distributor and there is some S7 mixed in with S5 and that is a very bad sword. But then the S5 that they do have looks like it was not from Hudson, which is the inventor of S5, but rather from another steel mill. And it has low molybdenum. And so we are checking to make sure that all the swords that we have are not S7 by doing bend testing.
It's the Peg Destroyer of Worlds.
The Peg Destroyer of Worlds. So this one was 60 CMO 84, the Crimson Viper. This one, this is not S5. Is that it?
Yeah.
It looks like we are done cutting.
Hey, it was a lot of fun. Thanks for joining us.
Oh my goodness, I had a blast.
We will give you
love
a
having
tour
you come
of the
up
shop.
and
I'm
come. So much fun.
coming by. We'll go set things up so that if you guys have questions or want to see anything, we're happy to show it. And we'll try to clear the bamboo out as we go because there is some bamboo in the store area.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. So along the back are kind of our prettier swords, the ones that have like prettier blades. Prettier blades and interesting hamon lines, higher end fittings. We just got a bunch of new blowjob.
Right.
We just got a bunch of new, what do you call them? Euro swords from Sortier. No. How popular have your Western swords been? Yeah, we do sell some, but not tons. Y'all hear about the Kabuto wakizashi that was wrecked found in the 1700s era? No, I've never heard that. High carbon. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Did the SX15V cut have a hamon or was it through hardened? It was through hardened, Ronin Rise. S5 is kind of a medium to high carbon. It has about, I think, 0.6%. That's a high carbon. Sorry, that is high carbon. I put a ton of weight on your S5 Kinoto and it didn't take a bend at all. It went right back straight, 245 pounds. Good. Of the Sortier opening. You know, we haven't listed those swords yet. People are asking about them, but we will start getting these listed soon. Yeah, we have a lot of swords we need to list. Let me show you guys something cool that came in. Here is an antique yari right here. Check out the detail on this guy.
What is that? Oh, I haven't even seen that one yet.
The blade itself is, I think, the yari blade's only about 200 years old, and the fittings are probably about 80 or 90 years old.
Sankaku?
Sankaku yari, yes. Will the Onimaru Kunitsuna be restocked? Prinzi, we have the Daimyo style, but we're just testing them right now. We need to hardness test them. We were bend testing them just to make sure they weren't the S7 because there was some issues with that. So we will be relisting them soon. So we have like 3 or 4 here. Been checking for the giant Sortier Montante. Well, here it is right here, somewhere.
Here, come on over here, Trevor.
There's the giant Sortier. The oldest blade that we have for sale is 650 years old. We have one that's 700 years old, but we don't have pictures of it yet. Hopefully we will have those pictures soon.
Check it.
This is the Montante from Sortier.
Look at his face.
Oh my goodness.
Right?
Giant 500-year-old Nagamaki. It's at my house. It's not here.
Feels like a god sword from RuneScape. This is huge.
Most unusual? Very hard to say. We have a lot of different types of swords.
Yeah. You didn't do a good job on it. The handle wrap, everything is the fit. Was
Sasuke? We do have Sasuke's sword right over here.
Yeah. Well, that
Any of them have colored blades? We do have some colored blades. Not many, but we do have some. Sensei, flex check your Onimaru S5, no problem. I am so happy to hear that, David Washington. Let's see. Orcrist. Orcrist should be hiding around here somewhere. Here it is right here. That's a pretty sword. Nagamaki type. We have one called the Nagamaki.
Oh yeah.
Or Chris.
Yeah.
Check it. Got it?
Yeah.
The Nagamaki. We have the Defender Nagamaki and the Blue Wave Nagamaki. Viking sword. We just got a bunch in from 2 different versions in, maybe 3 different versions in from Swordier.
See the, why don't you show off any of these? These are all Viking swords we just got in. Be careful when you go ahead and sheet this.
Do you ship cargo to Europe? We can. Nagamaki mo arimasu yo. So here's the Viking sword. I really like the handle on this. Just it feels so nice in hand compared to the Hanwei ones. All right, do you want to show the Defender Nagamaki?
Yeah.
We have the Blue Wave Nagamaki and the Defender Nagamaki. Start with the Blue Wave. Blue Wave Nagamaki over here.
Hey, come over and check out this. Hey, Trevor, why don't you help me out?
Yeah.
This Nagamaki right here.
What are those? So these 2 return Nagamakis, or what happened? Or consignment?
They're consigned, yeah.
From Colin?
Ragimo.
Oh, okay.
So this is the Blue Wave. See how light?
India, no, we cannot ship swords to India.
See how light that is.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That is.
Now hold them up side by side, at the Suba height. Kind of give an idea of the, right? This one, amazing.
They're both amazing,
They're both
actually.
amazing.
They are. The
But one has that really long handle.
Yeah.
Basil, if you're in the live, this is the one you want. Which one is this?
That's called the Defender.
Defender Nagamaki.
Yeah.
Aaron says that he thinks Orcrist from The Hobbit is a giant kukri. Yeah.
It kind of looks like a big ass kukri.
What do you
He's
think
not
is
wrong.
What do you think is better, Hineri or Katatemaki? It doesn't really matter in my opinion.
Are you
Defender, I believe, is 5. Is Defender 500 something?
It's 475.
475, and the Blue Wave is 350, I believe.
I'm a Hineni-maki.
Go show Mugen sword while you're there. Since we're here, we just got this back in.
Have you ever watched Samurai Champloo?
I have not. But
Champloo.
every time you guys pick this up, all I can see is like a sai sword.
It's kind of what it is because he was Okinawan. There was an influence there. Yeah.
Oh, this is really light too.
So it has a Kogurasa style. We cut mats with
Cool. Look
this.
at the bottom of the scabbard. This is what's cool is it has a hidden dagger in the bottom, right?
You know what? I always get confused and think it's this one that has that.
Right.
We have Anduril before it was broken, so we do have Narsil in somewhere. Right there, there's Narsil.
Yeah, doesn't even look like it's there.
I know, right?
Hotkeeper from Game of Thrones. We have the Dark Sister from House of Dragons, and we have Longclaw. So those are the only Game of Thrones swords we have right now. Sokka's Space Sword, we only have the Meteorite version, which is $2,000, and it's kind of out of reach right now. But I can show it to you from here. There's Sokka's sword right there.
Oh, does it have the white lotus on the base of the pommel?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, they did a good job on it.
What happened to the SX15V Musashi Katana? Did Cloudhammer stop production? We can get it. We can get it again.
Here you go, John.
Like basically, we just order stuff from Cloudhammer. We tell them what we want them to put together, and they send it to us. So SX15V, we'd have to special order that because we're not going to do a bulk order of it every time. African sword, we have Ikwa from Valdemar. He sent us one. Wakizashi versus Kodachi. Any opinions? I mean, they're 2 different weapons. Kodachi is almost exactly 60 centimeters or 2 shaku. 400 one online. Will that be back on stock? Which one are you talking about? Which $400 one are we talking about? Admiral Beat. Anduril, I think it should be back in stock. It should be listed on our website right now because it's here.
It'd be listed under Narsil.
Not yet. Oh, the Sokka, the $400 Sokka sword should be back soon. That one is made of black Damascus. Actually, we're getting some interesting versions that have a red and black Damascus. It's really cool looking ones.
Yeah, we haven't had those in a long time.
Demon Slayers. Well, the new versions are really cool. Demon Slayer swords right here.
You watch Demon Slayer?
Oh yeah.
Who's your favorite character?
You know I'm basic, so it's Rengoku.
Peter sword from Narnia? No.
Which
Steak
one's
or butter?
better?
Yes.
Well, this is Tanjiro's with Rengoku's thing. But is that Rengoku's side?
Yeah, yeah. Show it.
I like Rengoku too, just because he likes food, just like me. Kuishimbo.
That blade actually has some weight to it. It's kind of cool.
1045, we cut one. Yeah.
You cut with this one?
Did we cut with that one?
Not that exact one. We have cut with
Oh, I see. I see.
many of these 1045.
Anime swords, yeah.
We actually
We-
have a higher end version of this one in T10.
Yeah, the Tanjiro, OG Tanjiro sword. We have a really nice one.
So check this one out right here. That's T10. And this one is 1045.
So Kodachi can be, so Kodachi is the same length as a Naga wakizashi, which is about 60 centimeters. But there's several different classifications of wakizashi. That's the bottom line.
You know, you could totally like dull that down and then call it back to
I'm a Giyu fan.
Which one's Giyu?
We do not have the keyblade.
Is that the guy with all the scars?
Yeah.
These are actual swords. We were just cutting with them.
He's chill.
The lightning guy swords, that's Zenitsu.
All right.
Chu
Like
epee.
this, right?
We have a side sword.
Gross.
Only when he's asleep, though.
Right, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, we have a few videos on Kodachi. Disney Space Star, an antique for 85. Yes, thank you, Steve. Steve, I'm still trying to debate whether I'm going to Orlando for the sword show.
No. I've never cut myself cut.
Bamboo katana sword. We do sell wood blade swords. They're not bamboo.
Chokuto, that's bamboo.
We do have a bamboo looking one right there.
Are you going to the Orlando Sword Show?
I don't know.
I think so.
Oh, him?
Either of you guys.
Well, if John goes, I'm definitely going. But if he doesn't go, I'll probably go.
It's like an hour from you, right?
Yeah, it's about an hour.
If I go, I'll probably go up on Friday night and leave on Saturday.
Have you seen the new Cloudhammer Iaito yet?
Yeah. I have not.
So they're stainless steel. How much you think?
Oh, and it's light. It's so light.
Yeah, Tachikaze.
Stainless steel.
$300.
Yeah. That would be a very, very good idea.
We don't have Andro, we have Narsil.
Love them. Buffalo.
It hasn't been broken yet. Narsil before it's broken, so it can't be Andro.
Is it nice? $300. And they
Yeah.
come in 5 colors.
Orlando Sword Show is in June 21st, I believe.
Yeah.
Small swords? We do have small swords. We have the Spada right there, which is a small sword. Yeah, that Iaito we just showed is a training sword. We do have a Polish Hussar saber. We just got one in.
Going fast.
What happened to the Polish Hussar saber? Oh, here it is, right here, right in front of my face.
It is the best.
Well, Wolfgang isn't here to. Here's the Polish Hussar saber.
I love the thumb guard on there. I'm left-handed, so it was funny when I drew this. I was like, what the hell? is
S5 Riptide. We do have several of the Riptide.
I like that because that means every time you grab it, your grip's going to be the same.
Yeah.
Like,
Here's the. Oh nope, that's.
yeah, it forces you to be consistent.
Here's the Riptide here. And once again, we are going to relist these for sale. Number one, after we bend test them, and then after we find out who makes this version of S5. So once we know this information, we will list them back for sale. They'll be less than the original price, and then if you've gotten them before,
I don't know.
then we will give you either a rebate or a big discount on a S5 sword in the future.
Yeah. That's cool though, right? They did a really good job on it.
Yeah, that's neat.
You know, honestly, they don't even know what a Kodachi was used for. They're not 100% sure.
Check out this falchion we got.
Right now, they're used for me to say, hey guys, look at this. It's called a Kodachi.
Balchen Bamboo Katana, we don't have.
You know, all the Kodyu that I've ever studied, they're short sword arts. They were referred to as Kodachi Jutsu.
War Hero, no.
These
Kodachi
are
are
using a
almost
lot.
exactly 24 inches, give or take a little bit.
And even like
Nobody ever says.
If you look at swords that are
Kodachi and Tomkin.
Yeah.
papered by the MBTHK that is officially recognized as a Kodachi are all roughly 24 inches.
Yeah, 2 shaku.
2 shaku.
Oh, this must be a long claw.
Personal
Yeah.
favorite swords change all the time. We just love our swords, so. Dragon Spring Red Cyclone. That's actually a really nice, inexpensive sword. Dragon Springs, I mean, I would not use them for regular practice. If you want to use them for regular practice, I would say just lacquer down the wrap, just because the wrap isn't super tight. I mean, these are budget swords. If you're not really getting a tight wrap until you reach about $225.
But they're 1060 carbon steel, so it's actually mid-grade carbon steel.
Yeah, it's a good sword. So I mean, if you want to use it on a regular basis, then you have to lacquer down the wrap. Orchrist will be on our website soon. It's a Swordier Orchrist, so it's the price that you see on Swordier plus $25 because you don't have to pay a tariff for shipping.
$380 on ours.
Yeah. RVA, we're in the RVA. We're next to, we're right across the street from Shindig's, 1909 West Carey Street. So come visit us. Can you check Mad Dog's comment? I'm not seeing a comment, my dude.
Seafoam of death. Death by seafoam.
日本刀ではないけど、まあ日本刀もあるけど。
Oh, blue.
Right?
Hidden Dragon Sakura. Yeah, we can show that.
Which one?
I don't know. I think we might have sold that to, what you call them? Oh, there it is there.
This one?
Yeah, above it. Yeah. Here's the dragon. This one has a really beautiful Choji Hamon line on it.
Check this. Here. I'll let you show this one off. This is really pretty humble.
Sure. I'm Dave Anson, right? Oh my goodness. Okay. That's
So it has Kozuka.
This one has Kozuka Kogai on it.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
They're taped in right now to keep them from.
Going elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have kids that'll come in here and pull them out.
Sure.
This SX15V?
This is SX15V.
Isn't that pretty humble?
Oh my goodness. Yeah. I don't know if the camera's gonna.
We
see
do
it.
have Odachi.
Yeah, put it at an angle like this.
How much does the bamboo you were cutting cost? We just harvested. We have a lot of bamboo around here.
Yeah.
Really beautiful polish and Choji Hamon on this one. 1,000 Demon Daggers we do have.
How much is this one?
What city is that? I'm in New York City right now. We're in Richmond, Virginia, about 6 hours from DC.
Well worth it.
We have 2 versions of Afro Samurai's Tachi right now.
We have not, just because it's...
Katana prices, and have you ever sent any to Australia? Sydney. If you are in Victoria, you have to have a permit, but anywhere else in Australia is fine, and we have shipped many to Australia.
Yeah, right.
Afro Samurai over here.
What's that? Which one? Which one?
Oh, they were asking about Afro Samurai. Canada, yes, we can ship to Canada.
Because we now have a T10 version.
NSW, yes, we can ship there, no problem.
This is the T10 version of the Afro Samurai. You see that Hamon on there?
We do have Emma. Actually, let me hold it up.
Got it?
I got it. I don't know if you guys can see. There's the Hamon. You can see it a little better there.
How you like this curvature?
It's like half.
Prices are our website, rva-katana.com, Mad Dog. rva-katana.com. Tengen's Blade, I think we just sold out of it. We have had it, but we sold out of it.
You gotta have your charm on there, dude.
Right.
Oh, I remember. It was the 1,000 Demon Dagger. We're right here anyway, so. 1,000 Demon Dagger. Somebody asked to see it.
Scissor 7, yeah.
Scissor 7 right here. We have a whole room of Tanto. There's the 1,000 Demon Dagger right there. There's our Tanto room. Reverse blade from Rurouni Kenshin right here, right on this rack.
Please be careful.
Yeah, don't try to noto it like you would a normal sword.
Right.
We have 2 versions. We'll show it both first, but be careful drawing it because the blade is sharp on the inside.
You know exactly where we are. Then you have no excuse to not visit us.
Usually we say we're across some shindigs, people get it.
Well, but what we want to eventually say is people will tell, when they ask about shindigs, they'll say it's all across from RVA Katana.
Right, yeah.
That is the goal.
Be very careful on your noto.
Yeah, just put it back in. Don't even use your. All right, it's these. Trevor's gotta leave early tomorrow. It's almost 9:30. He's got to drive back to Florida. So okay, well, let's catch his expression when he draws this.
What?
Rob, Rivers of Blood.
Rivers of Blood from Elden Ring.
Oh my goodness.
Do you make blade in color? There you go, right there is a red one.
That's like is this a villain's weapon?
Would you say the deeper the curve, the more cutting ability is?
It's gotta be, right?
Kind of. Yeah, visit our website, rva-katana.com. Join our website, discord.gg/RVA Katana.
Blue Eye Samurai is back.
Blue Eyed Samurai is back in stock. This is a really pretty sword. Made of 65 MN. Okie dokie. I think we are going to shut down.
Hey, thanks for coming up and hanging out with us, man. We had a lot of fun with you. Yeah. Plug your dojo again. So.
If you're in Florida, then
Sure. I'm at the Inverness Wrenching-Con Karate Dojo in, well, I said it.
me too. I'll answer that in a minute.
Inverness.
Inverness, Florida.
Inverness.
Inverness.
Inverness. INVERNESS.
Inverness.
All right. Inverness, and you teach Karate Do and
Iaido.
Iaido. Awesome.
Hudson S5 is the standard. They're the ones who created S5. The one that we have, basically Cloudhammer's distributor kind of screwed them over and sent them another version of S5, which is low in molybdenum. Molybdenum, it basically reduces corrosion resistance, so it's less likely to rust, and it also maintains performance at high temperatures. So if you're using your sword at 800 degrees, then it's going to be good for you. But basically, it's been torture tested, and so we know it's a very super durable sword.
I know who the designer is.
Don't ask.
Okay, we are shutting down.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Have a good night, everybody.
Saying goodnight
Be safe.
to.
Thanks so much for cutting.
Thank
with
you,
us.
Steve, for modding over here on
Yeah, all
TikTok.
you mods. Thanks so much for your.
Thank you for all the mods over here.
Tireless help keeping the D-bags out.
Mark in the house. Kratos.
Oh, Mark's here.
Yeah, Mark is in
All
here.
right.
Look at all these claymores. Look at them.
What's your favorite claymore?
Um,
This has got to be your favorite claymore.
yeah, that's definitely it right there.
Oh, they are totally.
That's the best claymore.
Mark might have bailed already, so he might not have heard this. Oh, nope, he's here. How do you like that claymore, Mark?
Why do you prefer this claymore? Mark's head's going.
Like these guys are dicks.
We're just joking with you, Mark.
If you work here, you got to know we're all dicks towards each other just for the fun of it. Front towards enemy claymore.
Exactly.
FTW for the win there. Come in for the win.
Response.
All right, shutting down. See you guys next time.
Okay, everybody.
See you guys.
And